Hey guys, Slashermovies410 back again with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing the Halloween trailer that recently came out. And I apologize that this video is a little bit late. You know, I've just been extremely busy with school and all that, but it's finally coming to an end now. I got graduation tomorrow, which is crazy to think about. But anyways, I'm getting a little off topic. I'm actually joined by my good friend and fellow YouTuber, Michael Myers. So he's going to be joining me here today, so if you want to say hi.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Okay, so today we're basically just going to discuss the Halloween movie. We're going to give our full-on analysis and all that, and we're just going to spew out random ideas that just come to mind, and we're just going to talk about it overall. So, yeah, just give me 1 second. And okay, so in the beginning of the trailer, basically we see a wide shot of Michael at the asylum, and the imagery is just beautiful overall. The cinematography looks amazing. You know, lots of haunting imagery. Having said that, I'm just worried that it's going to be a soft remake of the first in a way. Just because, like, the plot overall is so similar to the first movie, and I'm also worried that it might make too many references to H2O because you know, the plot is very similar to H2O too. You know, Michael Myers is coming back from revenge. Laurie is waiting for him, and I'm just worried about that. But what do you think about the plot overall?
The plot, honestly, I for a while I've been thinking that this movie might take the same roots as H2O because you know, we have Jamie Lee Curtis back in it, so they're obviously gonna do it just like they did with H2O, yeah. And honestly, this movie kind of gives me feels like of a remake, honestly, but not really. The only difference is that you have some of the original people in this new one. But honestly, yeah, it kind of feels like the storyline from like the original and like all these references. But yeah, man, I hope we just get something new, not something that's been done before. I mean, like, I would like to see that, but it's mostly gonna be more of a remake. But yeah, we just have to wait. But honestly, yeah, overall in the trailer, I think the shots and all the scenes, I think they look pretty cool. Honestly, awesome.
Yeah, man, and I love when Laurie's granddaughter said, or her friend asked, wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters? And she said no, that was not her brother. That was something that people made up. I thought that was extremely clever, and I think it was handled very, very well. I'm not sure if that line's going to be in the final movie. Personally, I hope it's not. I hope that was just for a trailer, just so people know where this movie takes place in the timeline. Because obviously, it's a direct sequel to the first movie. But yeah, what do you have to say about that line right there?
Honestly, when I first saw that, when I first heard that line, honestly, it kind of felt kind of weird. I don't know, because the way she said it. But honestly, I think it's great because that's a good way to explain the whole sibling thing with Michael and Laurie instead of just not even mentioning it because people would be confused. So I'm glad that they threw that little line in there just for people who will be less confused. And I hope, honestly, I hope it makes it in the final cut of the movie. It does it. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. I mean, they probably just threw it in there for the trailer. But yeah.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree. And also, as you can see from the trailers, there was a bunch of Easter eggs. We see one scene with the trick-or-treaters, and they're actually wearing the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch mask, which I thought was very, very cool. And also the scene where Michael is in the bathroom and he drops the teeth off in front of the bathroom stall or over it. It's mainly a scene. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it a reference just because, you know, it's just a regular bathroom, but where it takes place, it's kind of near a gas station, so it kind of has like a Halloween H2O or a Halloween 4 feel to it. So yeah. What do you think about the references?
Yeah, honestly, to me, it kind of felt like a Halloween 4 reference because of the whole gas station thing. And honestly, when I first saw that scene in the trailer, I honestly thought it was a reference to the Rob Zombie movies. You know how, I forgot the dude's name, but remember how Michael got his coveralls? He killed the shit out of the dude that was in the bathroom.
His name was Joe Grizzly, I believe.
Honestly, I thought it was a reference to that original, but Yeah, it kind of gives me a reference to H2O, Halloween 4, and the Rob Zombie movie a little.
Yeah, man, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
And my favorite shot, definitely, from this trailer... Actually, I have a few favorites, but I think this one is my favorite. It's right after the Halloween theme plays. It says, "This Halloween," and the text, and then right after that, you can see Michael walking outside of that house in Haddonfield in the middle of the night, and you can see all the trick-or-treaters running around, and then
Exactly.
and then there's another shot of him walking into a kid, and he drops his candy. Very reminiscent of the first Halloween, where the young boy was being bullied. Tommy, sorry.
Yeah.
And he stops that kid, and then he just runs off. So very reminiscent of that.
Yeah, definitely.
And I also love the shot with the asylum. Like, I really, really love it. It's so different. Like, you can tell that this movie has a huge budget. You can really tell just from the way the cinematography looks. The checkerboards, just the way it looks. It looks so creepy.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad that we actually get a look. I'm glad that the movie actually we get to go inside like the asylum or whatever, the hospital, and we didn't really get that with the other Halloween movies, other than like the Rob Zombie one and the original, but only not that much, So I think that was pretty good, and honestly, what you said about the budget, I really do agree on that, because this movie really looks like it really looks modern, So I really agree with that they have a whole bunch of good cinematography in this and good big budget. And back to what you said about the scene about when Michael is walking down and bumps into the kids. I really love that scene. Honestly, I really reminded me about the original Haddonfield, like the original scenery, the setting, and all that. It really gave me, Halloween, the original Halloween feels. And I just like the whole way that Michael turns. Honestly, I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure that's Nick Castle, the one that's behind the mask right there in that scene.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think it's Nick Castle. And there was another scene where he's just walking out of the house. There's like an orange type light. I'm not sure. It's like yellowish orange. You could see him walking out of the house. I think that's definitely Nick Castle in that scene.
Yeah. There's good amounts of Michael Myers like shots in this that I'm pretty sure are Nick Castle.
Mm-hmm. And as far as the mask looks, it looks incredible. Like, I absolutely love it. And Trick or Treat Studios actually finally released the pictures of what the mask is going to look like, and to me, it looks identical to the one from the movie. So I have no complaints whatsoever.
Exactly. If you remember the scene in the trailer, the bathroom part where he gets the mask and how he puts it on, I really like that shot. But honestly, I'm pretty sure it's just this shot, because I didn't notice it in other of the Michael Myers shots. But honestly, in that shot, it kind of looks like a Rob Zombie, because it looks like he has brown overalls and the mask. But overall, he does not look like that throughout the rest of the movie, I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything looks great. I'm looking forward to that Loomis cameo, if he's gonna have that. Obviously, they're gonna make it a surprise for the movie. But I just love how they showed Michael Myers, but they didn't show him too much. I really did like that.
Yeah, because I think it would be better if you wait to see the full look of Myers when you see the actual movie. So I'm glad they just took like little glimpses here and there.
Yeah, and as far as the score goes from the trailer, it sounds incredible. And I noticed that they used the same exact theme from the original movie. I'm not sure if they will use the original theme for the movie. My guess is that they will, but there might be an additional, kind of change to fit the new modern Halloween type vibe. So I think we'll get an additional theme song to go along with it.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. We're gonna get a whole new soundtrack, and they should probably throw the original theme song in there. Just a little reference or whatever. Honestly, it would give us that original vibe.
Yeah, because I remember at the end of H2O they played the original Halloween theme song, even though they had an additional song to go along with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So honestly, yeah, they should do something like that. Yeah.
The cast looks great. The setting looks great. Overall, I'm pumped for this movie, and I'm sure you guys are all too. Just trying to think of other things we could really talk about. I think we pretty much covered most of it. Would you agree?
You want to talk about the whole? You know how people are saying that there's going to be supposed to be two killers in this.
Oh,
You
right.
want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I think people got that because of the scene where you see Michael in the window and Laurie's about to shoot him, and you could see like in the next window you could see someone in there, and people are speculating that it's gonna be it's gonna be basically like two killers. Which honestly, my thoughts on that, I wouldn't really like to see that. That just would take it away from the Halloween. But yeah, what do you think about it?
Right. If they wanted to do something along those lines, they should just save it for another movie, call it something other than Halloween, and just leave it at that, honestly. But from the looks of it, it looked like the blonde girl, I forget her name, by the window. I think that was definitely her. Due to the lighting, it was in the scene where she's in the bedroom. It looks like there's blue lighting in there. So, and from the window, you could see the blue lighting. So I think it's definitely just her.
Yeah, and another thing I wanted to point out is that, as we mentioned earlier, is that the scenery really looks like the original Haddonfield. It gives you that Halloween vibes. And honestly, what I really liked about it, but I'm not sure if it's really going to be depicted in the movie. I could just say this based on the trailer, but I think they're really going to go back to the whole babysitter thing, because if you take a look at the end of the trailer when the blonde girl is with the little kid and Michael comes out of the closet, honestly, maybe we might get back to the whole babysitter thing, because that's how it originally started. Michael stalking the babysitters, and maybe we might have something like that.
Yeah, man, definitely. And I'm actually looking really forward to seeing how supposedly Michael Myers is going to be mortal in this movie, meaning that he can die. So I want to know how he didn't die in the original movie. Or I want to know how he didn't die in the original movie, because he was shot 6 times in the chest. I just want to know how he survived that. Maybe he was wearing a bulletproof vest, or I don't know. Maybe he is immortal. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to find out.
Yeah, bro, honestly, I wasn't a big fan of that. Honestly, they should, Michael is like unstoppable, bro. Like he can't die, so I don't think they should do that. And especially, as you said, in the first movie, he got shot 6 times in the heart, whatever. And how did he survive that? And like all of a sudden he dies.
Yeah,
this
man.
time.
Yeah, man.
Whatever. Like, yeah.
They're definitely gonna have to come up with an explanation for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we covered most of it. You know what? I'm just gonna scroll through a couple more notes that I took, and I'm gonna see if there's anything else I want to talk about. So just give me 1 second, and you can keep talking if you got stuff to talk about. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So here, let me read off these notes. Another Easter egg I wanted to throw in there. Of course, you got the ghost sheet, which is of course a reference to the original Halloween. But yeah, that scene is probably gonna play out different. But it's just the ghost sheet there, which I pretty cool, Also, another little detail I found in the trailer is in one of the shots you can see Laurie's like her I'm pretty sure it's her left arm. You can see the stab wound, or not the stab wound, but the stab scar or whatever from the original when Michael stabbed her or not stabbed her, but cut her in the left arm. And also another awesome detail, which I was already expecting this kind of. If you take a look at towards the end of the trailer, Michael is like turning around and like he turns his neck. You can see the neck wound on his left from the original when he got stabbed in the neck with the
with the knitting needle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's I was kind of expecting that already, but that's a little cool detail.
Yeah, definitely, man. A lot of cool references to the original movies, and also a couple callbacks to the sequels. Even though they're not canon in this universe, there's still callbacks to that, which I really appreciate, coming from a huge Halloween fan.
Yeah, definitely, man. And also another thing I wanted to point out is that I'm glad that they're making Michael just like they're bringing Michael back to life. They're bringing him back to what he originally was. I agree with that. I'm happy with that. I'm glad they did not change up, like, especially with this new, generation or whatever. I'm glad they did not change up his character. Like, if you take a look at the It remake, they kind of switched up Pennywise's character on that remake, and he was like a whole different type of clown in the original. So I'm glad they didn't change that, because honestly, before the trailer dropped, and I was kind of already having thoughts about the movie, I honestly thought they were gonna do something like that, but I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they're just keeping it original.
Yeah, man. And another shot in this trailer that just gave me so much nostalgia is when, one tiny detail that I noticed was a shot that seemed like a potential callback to the original Halloween. So in the original, there's a shot of Laurie looking down from her room to see Michael standing there where the laundry clothes are hanging, and then he disappears, right? But in the trailer, the roles are reversed. So now Michael is looking down from a window to see Laurie, and he's looking down from the window to see Laurie, and Laurie's trying to hunt down Michael now.
Yeah, yep.
So it might not be a huge detail, and it might not be an actual scene in the movie. It could have just been edited just for the trailer, but it just brought me so much nostalgia overall.
Yeah, and another thing, Laurie in this trailer, she looks like a badass, bro. She looks like she's ready to kick Michael's ass in this.
Yeah.
And I really do think that Laurie is going to be the Loomis character in this, the one that's going to try to take down Michael. So I like the whole change up, with Laurie, because it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I love it too, man, because it took a lot of sequels in the original Carpenter series. It took up to Halloween H2O for Laurie to finally just step in and kick his ass, but now she's ready to go.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. What about you? Anything else you want to really talk about, or?
No, I think we're done. Honestly, I don't know. I can't really base my opinion about this movie in this trailer. And this trailer didn't really blow me away when I first saw it, but
yeah, same here. It was a very simple trailer, but in a way it was very effective because they didn't give too much away. Everything just looks great. I'm very satisfied with it overall.
Yeah, and I honestly think the audience of today, they don't really know the original Michael. Of course, us fans, of course we know, but I'm talking about the audience nowadays. Like, they don't really know Michael from the original. Most people that are gonna go see this movie that are like not really a big fan of Michael, they kind of have a picture of Michael, honestly, I think, of a Rob Zombie vision, because that movie came out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I think people have in mind of Michael in that Rob Zombie vision. But of course, us fans know the whole original stuff. But I'm talking about people who aren't up to that. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah, man. One more thing I'd like to say. I love that hidden stairway in Laurie's house. I think I'm really looking forward to see what the inside of it actually looks like.
Yeah, you're talking about her basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I heard the fight is gonna go down there. Who knows? But I'm really excited what they're gonna do, like with down there. Or whatever.
Yeah. Somehow this trailer exceeded my already high expectations for the film, so I'm very, very happy with the trailer overall.
Yeah, me too, man.
Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Michael Myers, thank you for joining me here today. Link will be in the description to his channel, so yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. We should definitely do more of these type of videos. So this video will be uploaded to his channel and my channel, so link to the video will be in the description, and another link to his channel will be in the description as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later with some more videos.